Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready to get scared? If not, click away. If you are, then welcome to Scream Week 2018. Hello everybody, my name is Dustin, and welcome back to Scream Week. This should be the last episode of Scream Week. Now, I will be completely honest. I took a break for a little bit, maybe a couple of hours, had some dinner, and, I've really kind of enjoyed my time away from this game. But let's get into it, episode number 4, called The Last Session. Let's just get right into it, see what happens. Look around, go to and open commands are your friends. Use them often. Okay. What do we get ourselves into? Well, game almost crashed. Sorry about that. Game almost crashed. That was a little weird. This looks different.
I think that's enough of that for now.
That's why it looked different. What is happening?
You're quite fond of this show, aren't you?
A little bit. It's a show? Excuse me? What's happening? Is this a hospital?
Okay, come on. Let's get you down to the observation room.
I'm reserving my final thoughts to the end of this video, by the way.
This must be starting to feel like home to you. Don't worry. Try and get you out of here eventually.
Observation right there. Under stress? Keep a healthy mind. Sure, we'll go with that. Am I going to finally be able to see another person?
Okay, are we through in the next room? Just relax, and we'll get started in a moment.
Cool. So now what? I can zoom in on a camera and stuff.
Right, Mr. Asian, now are you ready? Just hit record on the tape deck in front of you when you're ready.
Okay, sure. I'll play along. Is this thing on?
This is subject 12/19/86/23, new session entry. We have myself, Dr. Alexander, leading, and in a room we have our patient, Mr. James Asian. As we know, James has recently recovered from a 2-week coma following his accident. In our last 3 sessions, James's attempts to recollect events of the accident seen him merging his memory with his imagination. These episodes have always ended in panic, and we've had to terminate the session abruptly. Let's try and do this one better, James. So when you're ready, let's bring this back. I know how difficult this must be, but you can do this. James, it's time to remember.
Sorry, getting comfortable here.
Your mind, it's like a conscious black box. It can show you your memories. Look into it.
Can I hit stop? Can we not do? All right, let's do it. Oh.
In your most recent episode, you recalled a false memory of a remote weather station. You were isolated from the rest of the world, locked inside your coma. We interacted with you daily, encouraging you to wake. Your family would do number puzzles with you. Anything really to bring you back. People needed answers, James. Do you remember?
Oh
I have
my.
another signal here for you, James. It's at 5610 FM. You can't miss it.
Oh my. I'm speechless. What? Okay. Oh my gosh, I was right. I was gonna say that it must be something to do with like a coma or something. It makes so much sense now. Okay. Oh, sorry.
You gotta see this.
Excuse me?
This is 20F 12 19 86 23 04. Type in the numbers, James.
Road traffic accident? Hang on a second, I need you to shut up.
20F.
Thank you. Okay. What is this? Getting into the nitty gritty stuff now, guys. Let's get this. Okay. Now just bear in mind that this game's been taking up place, I think, in like the 1960s or 70s or something. Maybe not. James Asian, fatal accident. Number of injuries or injured is 1. Station wagon. Charles Hennings was the other driver's name. Deceased. The other driver was killed. Arrived on scene to discover 2 cars that had been involved in a near head-on collision. Mr. Asian found lying down outside his vehicle with head injuries. Ambulance was immediately called. His passenger was trapped in the vehicle in critical condition from wounds sustained in the collision. The driver of the blue sedan, Mr. Hennings, was found dead on arrival. It was noticed that there was a strong smell of whiskey from the driver and an empty whiskey bottle in the passenger seat. Of Mr. Asian or Hennings? I'm assuming Hennings. Mr. Asian was questioned on scene. He described an oncoming blue sedan being clearly out of control, which he swerved to avoid. Mr. Asian's passenger was his sister. Driver of the blue sedan was an ex-police officer of 20 years. His sister. And that's all that's left on this microfilm, huh? That's all that's left. Oh my gosh.
This is 20F 12 19 86 23 04. Type in the numbers, James. You gotta see this. This is 20F 12 19 86 23
Report.
04.
What am I looking for? A report. Is there something new over here?
Numbers, James. You gotta see this. This is 20F 12
None over there.
86.
Oh my gosh. This is making a lot of sense, I guess.
Type in the numbers, James.
Okay, shut up. So there are things that are circled. There's 3 things that are circled. Okay, so let me zoom in a little bit. I really like this, by the way. Like, I really a lot. So 20F. I mean, I don't like what happened, obviously, but I like the decrypting stuff. Decrypting stuff like this. So I should be able to remember this. What am I trying to pull out my phone for? 20F dash. Okay, so 20F dash fatal accident. Empty whiskey out of control. Empty. Oh. Whiskey. Is that how you spell whiskey? No, it's an E. Tells you I don't drink. Whiskey out of control. Progress. 3-3.
Find the signal, James. Listen to the voices. You have to face it, James. Finally.
What is that? I was looking to see, because it says 3368. I'm like, is that maybe his sister's date of birth or something? Try to clean this up a bit. It's 10-1. The guy was like 23 years older. Shows you how analytical my brain is with the things I try to look at. don't know whether that's a good thing or not, but yeah, it's whatever. Okay. So we need to go to 7,000. Exactly 7,000. And stop! Oh.
It's not like it. At all. I've worked with Officer Hennings for 6 years, and not once have we even talked about alcohol. Drunk driving. He was a father, a husband. He was fine. No way he caused this. It's him. This Haitian guy. He's got something to hide.
Oh my. It's this Asian guy. Sure it was. That was the guy who... Doesn't make sense to you. I know it doesn't. None of this does. Step out into the hospital ward, but it only seems abandoned. Your vision is blurry. Your version's blurry, boy. Time to quit. Okay. Bye. Has that joke gotten old yet? Time to quit. Help us here. Why not have a chat with your GP or nurse? Call that number or make an appointment with your GP. Under stress, keep a healthy mind. I don't think anything happened while I was gone, by the way. Can I pull that? It certainly feels like an emergency. Why the little stars around feels? All your episodes are recorded to tape. This is the 4th. Oh. Driving home. Don't have that 5th pint. First steps recovery. That shows it's kind of blurry. 10 steps, someone else is here. Hello? Can I help you? Hey, anybody in there? No. Okay. Anybody over here? Hello? I am talking to the computer over here. Hey, buddy. Ooh, it's a key. Can I actually open this door? I can. You grab the keys from the table. They weigh heavy in your hands. Can I get out? No. I forget that I can actually, like, move doors and stuff, you know. Oh. I can go in here. Great. See, I already have a fear of hospitals anyways. Hello? Someone being a little cutie? Nope. Oh, the shadow freaked me out. I was like, what the, excuse you?
We found him lying there sobbing while his sister died in the car next to him. While Hennings died next to him. What the fuck was he thinking? She was still alive when we got to her. If he'd have done something, they could all still be here.
So now all of a sudden it becomes my fault because I didn't do anything to save them. It's a recording of Officer Williams. That was the other voice I heard. That was one in that. The last, no, episode 3. Kind of hard to remember some of this stuff. There's a lot to take in, you know. So most waking moments in here. The only video they have, some horror compilation trash. Yeah, I feel you there, buddy. I have to go to a hospital after this. Hopefully not. Do I not have a flashlight? Can I take this with me? Hand sanitizer? I want some sanitizer. Can I... Caught a glimpse of the room. You guess that's why there's no detail here. Yeah, there's like nothing really in here. No lights. Exit. Exit over there. I don't like, really don't like the heartbeat. Yeah, can't go there. Hello? The waiting area is dark, but you feel a presence right behind you. Ready? 3, 2. Oh. That's anticlimactic. 3, 2. Quarter of a turn. Doorway. Breeze in her neck, standing over you. Jeffrey! You feel dread in the pit of your stomach. I don't know. Should I explore? Yeah, I'll explore a little bit. Because there's a door there. I'll explore. Maybe get a jump scare. Maybe I can't go anywhere else. No, I can't go anywhere else. Okay. Yeah, we'll just go this way. Okay, whatever.
Okay, we have a 22-year-old male just brought in from a vehicle collision.
Okay.
He was awake and mobile at the scene, but collapsed on arrival to the emergency ward. The other passengers died in the accident. I'm getting no pulse. Prepare for defib. Amp charge full to 10 and give me 100 joules.
Okay.
Come on, 100 joules. Charging up full to 10.
This is so weird.
Come on.
100. And that. That's what I need to do, right? 100 joules. Right? Did I? Okay, that must be my guy
Come on,
then.
100 joules. Charging up full to 10. Clear. No reaction from first stage. Let's try higher. 200 joules. Keep the amp charged at 10.
This is so
200
weird.
joules. Keep the charge at 10. Let's go. Clear.
This is so weird.
Okay, we have a reaction of some sort here, a weak signal. Let's keep going. Increase again. 360, charge full.
This is so weird. I love it though.
Come on, 360, hurry.
I'm trying. This knob doesn't go fast. Okay. Hit it.
Clear. Well, would you look at that? It seems we have a pulse. Rhythm is stable. We need to run an X-ray right away.
Run an X-ray.
Where are we with that X-ray? Let's get it going now, please.
I can't remember. It was X-ray and then it was something else. I can't remember. Oh shoot. What was it? I want to say it was like 4. No?
Where
Pretty sure
are
it's
we with that X-ray? Let's get it going now, please.
Hey, how about you help me, okay? That's it? Oh, it's because you need to charge it. Okay, I got you. I can't remember. It was only a couple of hours ago, but still.
Looks like an intracerebral hemorrhage. We need to drain this now to relieve pressure. Prepare for trepanation.
Oh,
Switch
the
on
drill?
please.
No. All right, no. Oh, look away if you're very squeamish.
The drill, please.
It's on. Turn off things that you're not using. I have it on. Was I supposed to do anything else? Oh. No, look.
Station, you've made excellent progress. You're doing great. We need you to stay calm and try to relax while we go through these next steps. We're going to attempt to alleviate some of this discomfort.
Oh. That's good sound design, by the way, but oh. Oh. What am I doing back here? Oh, that was so disgusting. I didn't like that one bit, Sam, I am. So... Not only is tonight New Year's Eve, but tomorrow you leave on a 6-month trip abroad with friends. Mom, Dad, and your sister Jennifer have decided to throw a party, celebrate it. All the house is full. There's a soul. The heck is going on? Okay, I'm gonna put my mouse out of the way again. I can put it in the middle. You can still see it, but it's good. Probably maybe just keep it over here. Don't mind the mouse. Sorry. It was full of chatty strangers, mostly friends of Mom and Dad. There's a door to the hall. Okay. Enter the hall. Push through the crowd into the hallway. Hallway is as welcoming as ever, only this time the folks have put a great big banner up across the main wall. Half-finished drinks are abandoned on almost every horizontal surface. Stairs lead up, although the party is firmly downstairs. Look around. Same as ever, stairs, door to the living room, and door to the kitchen. Can I just leave the house? Go to the kitchen. They say all the best parties are in the kitchen. I want to know. I haven't been to parties. It also, if you look at the top, it says a whole bunch of dots. 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. Wonder what that's all about. The kitchen is full of people and loud. There are drinks and food on the table, and the party is in full swing. Oh, sorry. The mere thought of parties makes me very anxious and I sneeze. Dad has cooked a hog roast, which sits proudly on the table, although no one is eating it. That was the corpse in the first one. The first one. That was the corpse. Okay. Examine hog. Look around. There's a utility room and writing on the wall. Also, Jen is here signaling you. Go to Jen. Push through, apologizing over and over to get to Jennifer. You hug, you're going to miss each other. You thank her for the party. She asks if you are enjoying the party. What would I say? I mean, I would be nice and just be like, yeah. Tell her it's great, even though you don't really know anyone. Tells you enjoy it anyway, and to loosen up, she asks you to get her a drink. Get Jen a... No. She speaks up over the din, asking you to get her a drink. No. At first... There's never an awkward silence with Jennifer. She's always has a question. She asks you if you have everything sorted for the big trip. Sure. Tell her yes, that you have packed everything with plenty of room to spare. Another hug. Your family have really gone out of their way to make this trip happen for you. It might be what you need to get some perspective and maybe not foop up so much. She's going to miss you. You're going to miss her. She walks away. She has disappeared into the crowd. You're left standing, nodding and smiling at the approving faces. There's so much to do for this move. Can't mess it up. But first, a drink. No. Okay. I'm gonna try to see. Room is full. Utility room right on the wall. Can I do inspect the writing? Okay, look at writing. Read the writing. Okay, did I hit something? Let me try that again. No, okay. Enter utility room. Open the door and peer in. Susan and Mary are making out with Joe and George. What the heck? You're never allowed in here normally, and this is where Dad keeps his fine wines and whiskeys. Ceiling to floor racks. A collector, although he does actually drink them too. There's a bottle with a ribbon around it in a card. Look around. Max fine wine at the door to the kitchen. Look at the card. Pick up the whiskey in the card. It's your dad's handwriting. Son, we're so proud of you and everything you've achieved. You earned this. It's a bottle of 25-year-old double malt. Ooh, fancy. You shouldn't really, but you have to try it. With the whiskey in your hand, you take it in the room around you. There must be hundreds, no thousands of pounds worth of drink in here. You really must thank your dad for the whiskey. Leave utility room. Back into the kitchen, clutching your new best friend. Someone out of the utility room and back into the kitchen. That is one strong whiskey. You take another swig and give the thumbs up to Dad across the room. He nods and winks. So he's already getting drunk, busy and noisy. We'll need to find somewhere quieter. For what? Enter hall. Go back up to the hallway. A few bumps and laughs on the way through. You make it to the hall. You stop dead in your tracks. Jen, covered in blood. She's staring straight at you. No one else notices. Oh no. Blood dripping down her face is mixing with tears. Why? Oh, I'm sorry, I don't understand. Go upstairs? Sorry, I don't understand. Sorry, I don't understand. Don't understand what? That's the girliest thing I've done all day. Hi. Hi. With a little smiley face.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
We tried our best, Mrs. Asian, but her injuries were too severe.
No, I don't understand. I was just talking to her.
I'm afraid Jennifer passed away before we could get to her in surgery. We did the best we could. I'm so sorry.
Where is she? Let me see her.
Please, Mrs. Asian, take a seat.
I don't want to take a seat. Let me talk to her. Now.
I'll arrange for you to see her. In the meantime, James is in recovery. He's stable for now.
I don't want to see him.
What? You're standing in the hallway. Something has stopped you in your tracks. While searching your mind, your sister interrupts. She waves her hand in front of you and goes, Johnson! No, and asks if you can drive her home. You still feel out of sorts. Those words echo. Look around. Doors to the kitchen and living room lead from here, while stairs can take you up. One. That's a little bit of a typo there, but it's not too bad. Go upstairs. You'd love to call tonight, but Jen is waiting patiently. Exit house. Tell her which room you want to go to. Tell Jen. Wait, what? You tell her which room you want to go to. Let's go to the living room. You sure your keys are in the living room? Hey! The room has more relaxed atmosphere compared to the kitchen. Various guests are sat in the chairs, having civilized conversations. There's a coffee table in the middle room. Your mom is pouring a drink at the drinks cabinet. Talk to Mum. Tears immediately start to appear in her eyes. My son, off to America. She gives you a hug. Hug Mom. hug Mum. Okay. Look for keys. You need to look for them. They must be either in the kitchen or the living room. Look around. Well, it's not here then, obviously. Wait. Drink cabinet. One of the chairs is overflowing with jackets and coats. Okay. Exit living room. Deanna, you head back out into the hall. At least not drinking no more whiskey. Bottles of whiskey. Okay. No car keys. Jen points to the living room and sighs as she puts on her coat. What? Go to kitchen. Your keys are in the kitchen. That's what you want me to think. Kitchen's busy. Way too many people crammed in here, but I guess this is where the food and drink are at. The guests are like a set of vultures picking at the roast on the kitchen counter. Your dad is locking up the utility. What the heck is going on? It's able to move around in here between all the people on the kitchen table. What? Go to the utility room? Stops you. No way, son. I think you've had enough of my hard-earned collection. Okay. Agree with Dad. It was being like, yep, time for you to go to bed. Okay, so go to the hall. Get back into the hallway. Yeah, it might have been nice. You're standing back in the hallway, bottle of whiskey in hand, but no car keys. Jen points to the living room and sighs as she puts on her coat. Go to the living room. Your keys are in the living room? Yes. Maybe. Oh. Yeah, I gotcha. It's because it gave me a hint with the one of the chairs overflowing with jackets. Check chair with jacket and coat. Used coats. Look at coats. You search through all the jackets and coats until you find yours. Aha! Car keys in the pocket. You grab both. Oh, okay, the jacket. There was no punctuation at the end, so it scared me a little bit. Exit living room. Jen thanks you for helping her out. She has work in the morning and no one else is in any fit state to drive. You can handle it though. You know the road like the back of your hand, don't you? Don't do it. Can we go upstairs and get sober? You can do that once you've given Jen her ride home. Oh. Exit house. Walk out on the freezing night. Cold air hits you. You're glad you have your jacket with you. There's a dusting of snow around you as you step down from the porch. The yard extends around the back of the house and the car sits at the front of the house. Go to the yard. She sighs and comically taps her feet. Apart from the little light escaping from the party indoors, the yard is pitch black. You used to love stargazing here. You stumble around in the darkness looking for the perfect spot to take the majesty of the night sky. Trusty old generators here working away. The sky is magical. Look at the sky. You up in the night sky. For some reason you don't recognize any of the star patterns tonight. It's still part of the coma, isn't it? Exit the yard. Looks relieved as you head back around to the front of the house. Well, I need to shut the door again. Man, that door... and somebody didn't lock it and stayed open. I don't want to do this. If I move with the car handle, confused until Jen tells you to maybe use the key in your hand. Use the car keys. Fumbling with the car keys, you eventually get the door open and climb inside. If you can't open a door, you're that drunk. You should not be driving. The car is freezing as you fumble around with your seatbelt. Your sister opens up the car glove box and hands you a note and a key that was inside. She tells you that it's for when you return. Can I look at the note? Note's from your dad and reads, "Hi son, hope you enjoy your break. You'll defy the generator around, come back, lights on." Oh. Try to turn the ignition with sheer willpower despite holding keys in your hands. Okay, game. It takes a number of attempts, but you eventually slot the key into the ignition. If it takes you that much, you should not start a car. With the key in the ignition, the car roars to life. Car squeals but stays stationary. Jen suggests releasing the brake, giving you a wide-eyed stare. Yeah, my guy's drunk right now, okay? Release the Kraken. Woo! Okay, fine. Release the brake. Or hesitantly release the handbrake. I would too. Drive. Put the car in gear and pull out of the driveway like the first time driver. You really shouldn't be driving. I am driving very drunk on the road towards the town where your sister stays. As our officers charge, this shouldn't take long. You come to the junction. Is it left or right? You can't remember. Oh no. I don't know if there's a difference. I don't know if I should make one over the other. I don't know. Right is right, right? Right? I don't understand. Left. Wake Jen. Okay. Look around. Oh, it goes off to the left or to the right. You can't remember which way to go. The roads are quiet. Always. Turn right. You don't want to, but you had better ask Jen for directions. Ask Jen for directions. Shoot guns and throws her arm to the left. It's left. Of course it's left. Turn left. You turn the car left at the junction and accelerate off. Confident that you are on the right road now, you loosen up and put your foot down on the accelerator. You feel powerful as the engine roars at your command. Jen sits up in the chair and clutches your arm. She asks you to slow down. Slow down. That's not what really happened, though, is it?
You're all over the place, James. Pull over.
Jen is hitting your arm and yelling at you. Crazy sister, strange. There is a set of headlights coming directly at you, but really slow, like slow motion. Slow down. Try to react, but your body isn't responding. There's nothing you can do to stop this. There's no way to control it. The lights merge with your car. The outside joins the inside. The whole world
James,
around you
for
begins to
fuck's sake,
scream.
Pull over. James!
It was at this very moment, wasn't it, James? The moment you lost it all. Your sister, your parents, yourself. And then you made it worse. Go on. Show us what you did.
What? You guys can't really see that. Hang on a second. That should be better. Sorry about that. You wake up in the car. Your world is upside down. Your seatbelt struggles against gravity, trying to hold you in your seat. An impact into another car has torn a hole in the chassis. Poisonous fumes spill into your car from the engines. You're in grave danger. You have to get out of here. Hi, buddy. Undo seatbelt. But I don't understand. Get out. Watch it be like, hey, you didn't give her a seatbelt. Yeah, of course it is. Release seat belt. The Kraken. You release yourself from the seat. Gravity takes over you as you slump to the roof of your car. Get out. You squeeze through the wreckage and fall into the short crowd next to the vehicle. Every breath brings pain to your chest. Your head is throbbing. A blue car smashed into the passenger side of your car. Your life cannot be ruined by this. You are standing, holding your whiskey and your dad's note, and flashing lights are approaching at a distance. Drink to it. I don't know. Throw whiskey. Can't just do this. You can't just toss this away without thinking. They will find it and they will come to you. I see what happened. Toss whiskey. Whiskey in other car. With the lights approaching closer, you begin to hear the shrill of the sirens. You simply cannot go to jail for this. You clean the bottle to remove your connection with the whiskey. You then, very deliberately, spill the remainder of the bottle's contents onto the driver, and you toss the incriminating evidence onto the passenger seat. That explains a lot. A circle of flashing lights surround you, illuminating the crash site in the darkness. Behind them, an army of people, all staring. One figure steps out, a silhouette, and walks toward you. This is blowing my freaking mind. The red and blue flashing lights are causing the pain in your head to be all the more severe. What did you do? I'm trying to remember. I'm talking to myself, by the way. Speak to the silhouette. I can't spell that. There it is. Silhouette. Try to talk, but you are not making any sense. I don't know what to do. Rawl? Sorry, you're not making any sense. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize the game needed me to make sense. Get up. Because as far as I know, I'm still on the ground. Walk away. Okay, fine. So look at the person. Talk. Try to talk. Speak is the same thing. Explain yourself, fool. What am I supposed to do exactly? Oh. Sometimes you do things, sometimes those things are wrong. Get out, get out, get out, get out the car, get out, get out, get out. This is all making so much sense. Out of context, you wouldn't think of these things, but in context, they're crazy to think about. So what do I do? Hey, buddy, can you help me here, buddy? What do I do? What does one person normally do in this type of situation? You can't talk, so hand puppets. I don't know. Hand signal. Collapse. Knock out. Just, that's what I call going to sleep. Sorry, I'm gonna have to look up a bit of this because I don't know. I'm at a loss again. So, yeah. That's weird. Sorry about that. It's, oh, okay. Go to silhouette. As you approach the man, the pulsating lights around you get dimmer and dimmer, while the pain in your head increases. You fall to the ground at his feet.
I know you're tearing yourself apart over it, but no matter what you keep telling yourself, you have to listen to me. That accident, that poor man, me. You have to remember. It was all your fault. I know what you did. How you left me there to protect yourself. Planting evidence on some poor man. You went headfirst into that officer and you wrecked all of our lives. And then you couldn't even take responsibility. You did the right thing for you and no one else. Save yourself. Only it was wrong, wasn't it? Look at you now. Utterly consumed by it.
Not moving.
Say it, James.
Am I supposed to move?
Say it. Tell them.
Tell who? What am I supposed to do?
Listen to yourself.
I'm listening.
It has to end, James.
Oh.
Do you not understand?
Oh, hi.
This episode you're having must come to an end.
Hi, girl. How's it going?
Make it stop, make it stop. You remember.
Hi. What?
Well, I think we've made progress today, Mr. Haitian. I guess we should tell the police what you've told us. Although I don't suspect they'll take you anywhere. I think you'll be with us for quite some time. Come on, let's get you back to your shows. I'll see you tomorrow.
What? I feel so confused. Okay, hang on a second. Sorry about that. That was the weirdest thing I think I have ever experienced. Not bad by any stretch of the imagination. It is such a great game, great voice acting, great sound design. Jennifer Asian. Oh my gosh. Like these people. Richie, by the way, oof, you have a pleasant voice, man. Really, really awesome. I loved every second of this. I really did. Testronic. That sounds almost inappropriate. Almost inappropriate. Cosmo Cover, sorry. Snoop Doggy. Sup, Snoop Doggy? Anyways. So, as the credits are rolling, I just want to kind of talk about what specifically I really enjoyed playing this game. It's $10 on Steam when I bought it, by the way. But let me tell you, oh, it's so good. Sorry, I also had dinner. Did I miss that? I did. Stories told. Achievement unlocked. Oh my gosh. So, I don't expect that I'll be back playing this game ever again. I might play it off in my off time just to get all the little like 100% type stuff, because there is a lot of other achievements where I'm trying to see if I can get it pulled up here. Yeah, there's 3 other achievements that I have not gotten yet. Most of them is like correct response, correct to the messages correctly, get out of the station, finish episode 2, finish episode 1, get things up and running with a heart starter thing. Like, there was one thing I did not do in the lab conduct, which was, make sure to do every test correctly. When it said do the drill, I didn't think to shut off all the other things and just run the drill, so that was my bad on that one. But this game is really great. I'll leave a link in the description for each of the episodes. If you missed a single one of the Scream Week episodes, they'll be all in a nice little, neat little playlist, so you guys can check them out too. There's this game and the other one, which is JMT, or no, it's Script Welder's horror games, Deep Sleep, Deeper Sleep, and Deepest Sleep. This will be the final episode to kind of wrap up the whole week. Anything that didn't make the cut should be going out in a compilation video. I have plans to release it no later than the Wednesday after Scream Week, so keep an eye out for that. But I really had a blast. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the Scream Week stuff this year. I really had a blast playing these games, and I know I'm gonna have a blast editing these videos. That being said, there was little Easter eggs here and there, and if you guys missed them, maybe go back and rewatch them. For example, I know one of them. This little guy back here kept moving. How many times did he move this week? Because I'll know the answer. In the editing process, I'll be counting. But for the rest of you, how many times did he move? I'll give you a hint, it's probably not a lot. But if you know, provide a hashtag below. Hashtag Jeffrey moved blank times. Not blank. Fill in the blank, okay? If you move 5 times, then Jeffrey moved 5 times. Just do something like that. That way I know that you guys watched every single video. That's just, I know a lot of people are really looking forward to it. I'm going to try not to ramble for too much longer, but I really enjoyed this game a lot. I highly recommend it. It is definitely a game that, this is my type of horror. Nothing really crazy. Expected twists and turns and stuff like that. I've seen enough horror games and horror movies. I used to watch Markiplier play a lot of horror stuff. So when he said that about, I think it was the 3rd episode with all those different things and frequencies and everything else, doing all that puzzle solving, my analytical brain kicked in and I was like, this guy is in a coma of some kind. I just know it. Sure enough, he was in a coma. His family was trying to communicate with him, trying to talk to him, give him codes and stuff that he would remember. And I don't know what James Asian actually did in his life. I don't know. Dr. Alexander, that's kind of interesting. But it's kind of interesting that all these different things, like Jennifer, once you found out your sister's name was Jennifer in the game, it just kept saying Jennifer all throughout all 4 episodes. It was really cool and really creative. I really enjoyed it. But the thing that, you know, I always go back to, and the more serious issue that this touches up on, is alcohol and how drunk driving kills. It may not seem like it, you may not be caught for doing it, but just don't do it. Just don't at all. If you're gonna drink, make sure you have a designated driver, or just make sure that you just don't drink anywhere else other than your home. You know, that's just my personal opinion. Or don't just drink at all. I mean, you're throwing away a lot of money drinking, but that's just my personal opinion. Whatever. I just lost like all the fans that just all the people that just really enjoyed the series just went, this guy sucks. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching the series, and as always, hope you guys have enjoyed all of them. I know that a lot of them are going out after Halloween, but still, for next year, have a very safe and spooky Halloween. Cheers.
Thank you for watching this video. Click on the annotations to watch more videos. You can find the video links in the description as well. If you want to be notified of more videos like this, please subscribe by clicking the channel icon. Thanks again, and have a safe and spooky Halloween.